I've got a special kind of bundle package of my different products, but I'm going to throw in a new product that I'm creating right now, an educational product on how to buy businesses and what I've learned in deal making. So for those of you who stay to the end, I'm going to put a link up where you can grab, kind of similar to my Black Friday, where I did all my main products for one price. Okay. We do that once a year. I decided I want to do it early here in 2020 because it's a new year, new decade, and not everybody was able to get in. But I'm also going to throw in something new that I didn't have in the Black Friday, which is this new kind of video training. I'm going to throw in a few videos on advanced stuff like buying businesses and stuff. Everybody should learn this. I wish I had learned this at 18. I kind of started learning it at 18. I wish I had learned it more. I'm going to open up what I did on Black Friday in November. I took all my top programs, okay? It's like $5,000 worth if you buy them separate, and I put them all up for one price, one low price, and I opened it just for Black Friday. I had a lot of people ask me, like, hey, Tai, can you open this back up, because they didn't have the money, and Black Friday, people were buying other stuff, and da. So I'm going to put this link up real quick. And if you in 2020 really want to focus on building cash flow, you will jump into this. It's $497. So normally it's actually, sorry, we added it all up. If you don't get in, we're going to open it up this week for, New Year, and then we're going to close it. Normally it's $10,722. We've had people buy it all separately. They spend $10,700. So you can save $10,000 basically. And what you're going to get, you'll see when I'm going to put a link up here in a second. But basically, everything I know about generating cash flow and deal making, I'm putting in one place. So you're getting my social media marketing agency program, real estate mentor, e-commerce blueprint, cash flow 2.0, credit mentor, how to invest. I have a how to invest program, my 12 foundations, my traveling CEO program, my HSMC, which is like how to use Airbnb to generate revenue, my 67 steps, my e-commerce agency, my DSMC, which is digital social marketing consultant, my 5-minute mentor program, my social media secrets, funnel agency, trend mentor, 8 weeks of live calls. Over the next 8 weeks, every Friday, I do a live call. I'll personally coach you. You'll be in a small group, and you get lifetime access to it. Trust me, I know people say this is the best deal you've ever heard of. I mean, this is for sure, the best. And I'm going to throw in, as I told you, this deal making thing for those of you who get in. Okay. Sorry, hold on one second. Any questions? It's an insane deal. I promise you this. Or I promise. So I'm going to just put a link up here in a second. I forgot what the link is. Now, going back to cash flow, if you look at how cash flow comes in, about half of those programs are about number one, which is generating revenue. And then the other half, there's a lot of things in there that's about generating, about deal making. Okay. And like in real estate, we talk a lot about deal making. And you can apply that even if you're not doing real estate, if that makes sense. Even if you're not doing real estate, you can still apply the deal making principles, if that makes sense. You go there, and and this is going to be your 2020 intense. Remember I said play hard, work hard? This is going to be your work hard. These are online programs. You can do it. You have no excuse. You can do them on the phone. You can do them on the way to work. You can do them on the subway. You can do them, while you're sitting waiting for somebody. You can do it while you're in Uber. You can do it while you wake up in the morning, early morning, 5 in the morning, wake up, turn them on for 15 minutes. You can do it while you're going to sleep. Sit back, absorb the information. We don't really have homework or things like that. These are audio/video programs. You can download them. You can watch them if you want to watch them. You can listen to them if you want to listen to them. But there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's over 20 different training. These are like college. This is not college, right? You ain't going to get a degree. I don't have a degree, so I'm not going to give anybody a degree. I didn't find it important in my life. Some people find it important, but I didn't find it important at all as an entrepreneur. In fact, to be an entrepreneur, I found it better to be counterculture, to be a contrarian thinker. So we'll have this up, and this is enough. Literally, you can do 2 of them a month. And this 2020, you're going to come out, it's almost like having a PhD in entrepreneurship without having to go drive to a college, without having to spend, most colleges, even in countries like Europe or continents like Europe, in countries like the UK, people spend a lot of money on college. This whole myth that it's all free, well, you got to live somewhere. A lot of these places you have to buy the books on your own. I know people in the UK that are struggling to pay their bills. It's thousands and thousands of dollars a quarter or a semester or whatever. So this stuff is just, do we have in here the Amazon program? No, we don't have. That one's separate. That one's a separate business now. So much stuff. I mean, if you learn 10% of what's in this program, you are going to be a monster by the next, like by December 31st of this year, you're going to be a monster. People are going to wonder, who is this person? I don't even recognize the amount of stuff they know how to do, you know? So somebody said, Tai, somebody contacted me on Instagram and offered me all your programs for free or $10 or something. Don't trust those, because a lot of people they download my programs and resell them, but I constantly swap lessons out and make them better, and you'll get like some old version. That's the beauty of video programs. They can be updated. That's why textbooks suck. You pay like $500 for a textbook and then it gets outdated and you have to spend another $500. With mine, I can update them in 10 seconds by uploading a new video version. Plus, you're getting 8 weeks of coaching with me. Okay. Now, I think we may. What's I going to say? Okay. I know there's some questions. Some of you are already in the program. Yes. For those of you who already got in on Black Friday, when I launch the deal making program, we'll have it. We'll release it, but it'll be separate. It's not going to be part of this. But yes, you will be able to get access to it. You'll just have to pay for it then. Spencer said, I will be in by Thursday night. Well, good, Spencer. I'm glad you will be in. Let me read off the names of some of the people who are getting it. Now, here's the key thing for you to realize. We are going to shut this off, and you will have to pay $10,700 or whatever programs you want. You're going to pay literally 20 times that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That, like, yeah. Give me 1 second. I need to send something to my programmers I just saw. When's the last day for this deal? Well, when you click on there, it'll say, we'll start counting down. Which course is your favorite? You know, people sleep on the 67 steps. That program I created, hundreds of thousands of people have gone through it. People come up to me on the street every day, like high-level people too, beginners and high-level. I'm like, dude, that 67 steps program, when I saw it on YouTube or here in your garage, I thought it was like a scam. There's not one person who's ever gone through that program, actually gone through it, that wasn't like, that's badass. Zero. I've never heard somebody say it wasn't badass. In fact, for those of you who get in, when you go to 67 steps, look at the first step, the first lesson. It has like 50,000 positive comments, more. probably like 100,000 now. It had 50,000 years ago. Think about that. If you went to Amazon and a product had 50,000, and those are not fake reviews, by the way. Trust me. I don't even log into the 67 steps. I built it in 2014. I haven't logged into it since 2014. Ain't nobody doing fake comments. You can test it yourself. Make a comment. You'll see that it. Make a negative comment, it'll show up. Now, if somebody makes an extremely negative one, we'll delete it. Like if they're like, you know, I'm gonna murder you or something like that. But if people put in negative ones that are honest, we don't delete them, and we also don't make up comments. So I'm just saying, like, you're asking my favorite program, like 67 steps. If you really go deeply through that, it'll blow your mind. It will blow your mind. So we also have the option for some of you. You can click and you can get a few different. I think we have an option if you already have some of these programs. You can select. Yeah, we have the check boxes. You can mix and match. Okay. So there's a mix and match option for like 197 bucks. Are you coming back to London? Should be there soon, hopefully. Knock on wood. I got your $10. I paid $10 and I knew it was a scam. You got scammed out of 10 bucks, but you'll recover, my friend. Yeah, be careful those people reselling stuff. It's just, I mean, like I said, you can get it, but yeah, mix and match is good. So if you do the math on this, you're getting, what is it? How many programs? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 programs for 500 bucks. So you're basically paying like under $50 a piece, under 50 bucks. And this is legit. Plus you're getting my free coaching, my 8-week coaching, which I charge, I forget what we charge, $1,000 a month. So you're saving, it's more than $10,000 saving. More than that. Tai 67 steps program is so great. Changed my mindset in all areas. $1 million program. People way underpay for your programs. Lorena Lewis. Thank you, Lorena. I think so too, but I don't want to charge the maximum I can. I'm not greedy like that. When you launch a business, remember, be careful on overcharging people. It's better in general to be a little bit below or a lot below what it's worth, you know, just because better to give a little more than you take, because then people will come back. You know, people will come back for more. So I see some people launch businesses and they're just it's okay to be a little bit greedy, but as I said, balance. You don't want to be, if you're not greedy at all in life, people are going to take advantage of you. They're going to use your time and not value your time. If you are completely greedy, people get turned off. Very simple. Balance. Party hard, work hard. Be generous and be greedy at the same time. It sounds like contradictory facts. It sounds like oxymorons. It is, but it's what you need. Okay? Sometimes oxymorons, sometimes catch-22s are make more sense than you think. Tai, I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm only 18, but very interested. I'm a U.S. Marine. Cool. For those of you, by the way, if you're a disabled veteran, we give all of my programs for free. So you just we have a little process that to make sure people aren't scamming. Send in a copy of your disabled, it's like a discharge paperwork. So talk about DSMC, please. Yeah, so DSMC is one of the programs. It's a great opportunity that not many people are talking about. It's how to become a digital social marketing consultant. Basically, consulting is a multi-billion-dollar industry. You can do it with a laptop. It's similar to SMMA, but you don't do the work. SMMA, you actually manage people's programs for them. Okay? You like manage their social media, you manage their Facebook. With DSMC, you just give people ideas, you give them a plan, and they implement it, you know? So, all right, I'm going to jump off here. And like I said, you snooze, you lose on this one. Do not snooze on this. It's very powerful and very inexpensive. Okay? So everybody, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to jump off, and I hope you have a great New Year's.